Now, something that has been a prominent remembrance for me is the fact that we are perfect. We just have to remember it. We are already everything entirely that is. So we lack nothing. We are separate from nothing. God is everything and anything that we could possibly see, down to a scientific level of trillions of atoms vibrating at the same time. And when we speak on things and we continue to decide that that is the end all be all, that is what is, it hardens into fact because of the fact that we are everything that is because we are God expressing through a human form. So if we continuously tell ourselves that we're not good enough for that job, it's not possible, um, manifestation is hard for me, all these bitches ain't shit, all these men ain't shit, all these niggas ain't shit, our life is going to perfectly show us this. On the other hand, of great things, if we say, I know that I am God, I know that I am the operant power of my reality, life is so easy and effortless for me to manifest. I know exactly how to manifest. I know all that is to know about me being the source. Or you start asking yourself questions like, how am I God? How am I able to so easily manifest? Why is it so easy for me to grasp knowing that I am the God of my reality? Why was it so easy for me to manifest any and everything that I want, any and everything that I pay attention to? Why is it so easy for me to get a text saying that I got hired for this job that I never even applied for? Why is it so easy for me to understand that I am a master manifester? Y'all, I just be getting downloads. At one point, I started telling myself, I am a master manifester. I'm living in this house that I manifested when I moved to this space, this new state, fully furnished, by the way. I did not pay for my furniture in this house. When I started asking myself, like, wow, why was that so easy for me? I start remembering, like your mind goes and sorts through all of these files so that it can give you answers in your reality as to why you are so great at manifesting or why it is so hard for you to be loved. If you're the type of person that's always crying and saying, like, man, why is it so hard for me to have friends? Why is making friends so hard for me? How is it that I'm always getting my heart broken by, people? Why is everybody always weird? Life is going to show you exactly why the fuck it is that, because you're all of everything. You are not seeking approval. You are the approval. You are the validation. Our subconscious mind can't see what's going on. It's just giving you feedback of what you believe inside. And these are things that I'm just learning from, one of my mentors. Like the very first person that I really listened to about the law of assumption is Olivia Grace. I love her so much. But listening to them, listening to her, listening to myself as source, remembering who I am, and asking me these questions, Olivia loves to say, what if it were true? What if it were true that I lived in my penthouse right now? What if it were true that I moved myself here to a whole new state on somebody else's dime and got a fully furnished home and my son is thriving here? What if it were true and it became true? What if it were true that your husband is spoiling you because he gets richer and wealthier and happier and more healed and happy and healthy the more that he loves and tricks off on you and gives you the space to be the lady of your dreams? What if it were true that all of your trips are always all expense paid and you get paid to go on them? What if it were true? The more that we ask ourselves these questions rather than searching for the answers outside, because the kingdom is within. The kingdom is within. You must return to self. You must ask your own self the questions. Even if you don't get it right away, you can tell yourself, wow, I'm so grateful that I understand it right away. That's a part of like my saturation for myself, like telling myself, wow, I'm so grateful, like that I understand this. I'm so grateful that I have all of the answers. I'm so grateful that I have the perspective of somebody who easily and effortlessly has manifested $550 freaking billion into my bank account effortlessly, just because I exist, just because I am, just because I said so. You know what I'm saying? Like, ask yourself these questions and give gratitude in advance for knowing it. I have an exercise that I want to give y'all because it helps me with my ring, my wedding, my placebo wedding ring, finding me after losing it. Okay. So, anyways, this is just a little rant for me. I just wanted to come talk to y'all for a little bit, but I've just been getting downloads and stuff, and I just wanted to share them. So, yeah.